Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a foundation review. As you guys can see, I have already finished up my eye look and I'm going to move on to my foundation. For the foundation that I'm going to try out today, I actually wanted to see if it's actually a full coverage foundation. The foundation that I am referring to is from the brand IL Makiage, and the reason why I wanted to try this full coverage foundation is because I actually see this a lot on Instagram. When I'm scrolling down, I'm not sure if you guys also see it too, but they show a model getting their makeup done and they use a full coverage foundation, and they use this guy here and it's supposed to be giving you a full coverage, and I wanted to try that out. Now right now my skin is not doing so well. I do have some breakouts here, so I figured why not? Let's do a full coverage foundation and see if it really is going to cover up all my blemishes and all the imperfections. So you guys are aware too, this product, you can actually try it out. It actually gives you some information on the box right here. So it says how it works. So you can try the product for up to 14 days when it's delivered, and either you love it or you can return it. Then they charge you the full price of this, which is about $44. If you don't, then you just return it back and then you won't pay the price on it. If you think about it, like Ulta and Sephora, you still have the capability of doing something like that where you try out a product, and if you don't like it, you can always return it. Same thing goes with the foundation. If you do that at Ulta or Sephora, if the foundation doesn't fit you right, you don't like it, or whatever the case is, you can always go back to Ulta or Sephora, return it, and get your full money back. Technically, it's the same exact idea. The only difference is you're not actually putting the full price on there for the foundation. You're actually just going to try it out first. Typically when I order my foundations, I always get it wrong. I always get a foundation that's too dark, too light, or nowhere close to my color, which I always end up just mixing other foundations to kind of get the best combination. And I do that a lot. As you guys can see, I'm always mixing different foundations, different concealers, things like that, just to get the right shade. The shade is always an issue for me. So when I went online and I tried to order it, I went through a questionnaire. The questionnaires would be very basic. They pretty much give you pictures and it says, is your shade look like this? And it gives you like 4 pictures of four women with different shade colors. You pick one and then it goes like, okay, does your shade look like this? And it literally keeps doing that like 3 or 4 times until it's kind of narrowing it down to get you to the closest shade possible. At the end, it recommends, oh, the best recommended one is XYZ. So that is really neat. I thought that was really cool that it actually picked the foundation for me and it told me like which one would be best for me. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cute inside. So this is how it looks like when I received the packaging. It comes with a little card here with instructions. Here is the foundation. It's in this box. This is how it looks like. I love the pumps, so that's awesome that it comes with the pump. Directions on here, it says that you would apply 2 pumps on your entire face, jaw, and neckline, and you blend it out with either a brush or a sponge. Do not blend out with your hands. You wait for 5 minutes to see if your foundation is the right shade for you, and you finish up the rest of the face with like blush, bronzer, or whatever you're finishing up your makeup with. And then it says you wear it for a full week and see if you like it. If not, you return it. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin. So I'm going to start off with this. And this is the Glow recipe, and this is a banana souffle moisture cream. For primer, I'm going to use this one, and this is the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. Alright, so it says 2 pumps. So I think 2 pumps is really not enough for me, but let's do 2 pumps. I'm going to do 1 pump here. That's only 2 pumps. That's not a lot. Put some in my forehead. Doesn't seem like a lot, to be honest with you. Okay, so let me put some on here. I don't know, 2 pumps, it doesn't sound like a lot. Wow. So as far as the foundation color goes, it's like the perfect shade. Like it is definitely my color. 2 pumps, I would say the 2 pumps is giving me a nice little coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage unless I put more pumps. Like I think it's because my sponge is soaking up a lot of the foundation too, that I don't think 2 pumps really does the job here for a full coverage look. but so far it's done a really nice job covering like my little blemishes that I've had right here. That's really nice. So I can always just leave it like this, and this itself is like really nice, but I think I need to put a little bit more pumps. I think the 2 pumps for me just doesn't cut it. So I'm actually gonna do 2 more pumps. Let's try 2 more pumps. I have to say though, the foundation like match is like right on. Like this is like the perfect shade. And I know I have to wait like 5 minutes before I can actually say the perfect shade, but honestly, like it's dead on. Truly amazed by that. That is awesome. Okay, now it's giving me definitely a full coverage now that I put more pumps, because obviously the 2 pumps just didn't give me that full coverage. 4 pumps really did it. Like 4 pumps really gives me that full coverage, and it's looking really nice, honestly. Like it looks almost like it's full coverage, but then it also looks almost natural. Like if I didn't have this like crazy eyed look here, because this is definitely dramatic, but if I didn't have this going on here and I would have just used that by itself, honestly, like I think I would have gotten away with it. Like it would look like natural, but still like full coverage where you can't see your imperfections. So it is super awesome. Oh my god, this is like really nice. This looks like it's my skin, like my skin. It literally doesn't look like I have any foundation on. Like I am super impressed by this. Now you can always apply more too. So I know it says 2 pumps, and then you know I did 4. It's a little too much too, but like if you have certain areas where you just want to put more, those sections, and put a little bit more. So I'm gonna try 1 more little pump, like a tiny pump. Alright, so I have waited about 5 minutes and it has set pretty well. Again, this coverage, I'm shocked that 1, it's like the perfect shade, and 2, it gives you a really nice coverage. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in to see my skin. I think it did a really nice job. Happy that it like came out like this, and it's like literally my shade. I'm like so shocked. The right shade for me. Handed to them, they did a really good job picking foundation coverage for me. The actual coverage color for me. And by the way, just if you guys are curious to know what number I was 120, and it's called Woke Up Like This. Job, I don't have to blend it down my neckline or anything, because now like it's the same, exactly the same. That's pretty darn good for a foundation. And again, you could probably use more or less depending on what your preference is. I had to obviously use a little bit more because of the fact that the 2 pumps just did not work for me. But 5 pumps, I did for about 5 pumps, and that seemed to turn out pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with this. I really did like this foundation. So I'm going to finish up really quick. Some quick bronzer really quickly just to kind of finish up this look, and some lipstick. So I went ahead and finished up the look. I just put some bronzer on my face, and when I put on the bronzer, it didn't mess up the foundation or anything like that. I think it just did a normal job with the bronzer. I really like that foundation. I love the fact that it picked out the exact shade color for me that is perfect. And you can go either like a super natural look with this, or you can do like a full coverage with this. So I think it does both, because when I did the 2 pumps, it matched the color so well that it made it look like it was so my skin. Now when I added more coverage to it, I was able to get that full coverage look that I needed. I honestly think this is definitely worth it. The 44 bucks, the $40 or so is a typical average for a foundation that you would buy like maybe at Sephora. So it's the same price as like a Huda Beauty or an Estee Lauder double wear. So they're typically around the same ballpark. I think that's great, and I like the fact that you can try it out, and then if you don't like it, you can return it back. But honestly, I'm definitely going to keep this, and I'm going to continue using this because it is a really nice foundation. So that does it for my video, guys. This was really quick and easy. This was just mainly because I wanted to try this foundation out, because I saw some good reviews on Instagram and I wanted to try it out for myself. That does complete the video. Again, thank you guys so much again for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.